Before a slot machine ever hits the casino floor, it lives in a silent, sterile lab. I know, because I used to build them. There, under the hum of servers, I didn't see flashing lights or hear ringing bells. I saw pure mathematics. I saw a financial model designed with the precision of a Swiss watch. And every time, there was a moment, after weeks of coding the math and weighting the reels, where we would run the first simulation, a billion spins in under a minute. The final report would flash on the screen, showing the exact, unchangeable profit percentage. At that moment, the machine's destiny was sealed. For years, I watched these creations go out into the world, knowing their secrets. Today, I'm taking you inside the code. Going beyond the casino floor and into the engineer's lab to expose the secrets they truly don't want you to know. 1. The code you're playing against. Most players think they're playing against a machine. They're not. They are playing against a piece of software, a meticulously crafted financial algorithm. The cabinet, the chair, the buttons, that's all just hardware designed to make the experience comfortable and engaging. The real game is the game kit, a set of chips and a software license that dictates every single outcome. An engineer's primary job isn't to create a fun game, it's to create a profitable one. We were given a target number, a specific percentage of profit the casino wanted, and our job was to build a mathematical model that would hit that number with unwavering consistency. Every sound, every animation, and every win is a layer of paint over this cold, hard code. To play smarter, you first have to understand that you're not trying to get lucky against a machine of chance. You are interacting with a business plan written in computer language. But how does that plan actually work? It starts with the heart of the machine. 2. Secret number 1. The random number generator isn't truly. The term random number generator is one of the most misunderstood concepts in gambling. Players imagine it's like a digital lottery ball machine, chaotically spitting out results. The reality is far more structured. The RNG is a microprocessor that cycles through billions of numbers every second. These numbers aren't random. They are part of a predetermined sequence. The sequence is so vast and the cycle speed is so fast that it's effectively random from a human perspective. You could never predict the next number. The moment you press spin, the computer instantly grabs whatever number it's on at that microsecond. That number is then mapped to a specific outcome on the reels. This is why the idea of a machine being hot or cold is an engineering impossibility. The machine has no memory of the past. It's just grabbing a number, executing a command, and moving on. Understanding this is the first step to freeing yourself from costly casino myths. 3. Secret number 2. The par sheet, the machine's secret blueprint. This is the one document the casinos and manufacturers guard like a state secret, the par sheet. PAR stands for pay table and reels. This document is the machine's DNA. It's a spreadsheet that contains the complete mathematical breakdown of the game. It lists every symbol on every reel, the weighting of each symbol, how often it's programmed to appear, the number of possible combinations, often in the tens of millions, and the exact payout for every single winning combination. As engineers, the PAR sheet was our Bible. We used it to calculate the game's two most important numbers, its volatility and its return to player, RTP. Everything you experience on the screen is a direct result of the math on this sheet. It is the definitive proof that the game is not a game of chance, but a game of meticulously designed mathematics. And within that math lies the casino's biggest advantage. 4. Secret number 3. The RTP menu. The casino chooses your odds. Here's one of the biggest secrets in the industry. Slot machines are not designed with a single, unchangeable payback percentage. When a manufacturer like IGT or Aristocrat designs a game, they create multiple versions of the par sheet for it. They will create, for example, an 88% RTP version, a 90% version, a 92% version, and a 94% version. They then present this menu to the casino when they purchase the machine. The casino operator, not the engineer, chooses which version of the software they want to install. It's a simple mouse click for a technician to change the entire financial future of that machine. This is why two identical-looking machines in the same casino can have wildly different odds. The casino bought one at the discount, 88% rate, and the other at the more competitive, 92% rate. Pro player move. Since you can't see the par sheet, Assume the machine is set to the lowest end of the legal range in your jurisdiction and choose your games accordingly. 5. Secret number 4. The near miss is coded into the game. Ever felt that rush of adrenaline when two jackpot symbols land on the pay line, and the third one stops just one position away? That feeling is not an accident of luck. It's a deliberately engineered psychological trigger. On the par sheet, we would program the virtual reels to be much longer than the 20 or so symbols you see. These virtual reels might have hundreds of stops. We would then weight the symbols, programming the jackpot symbols to appear far less frequently than the blank spaces surrounding them. This allows the game to display a near miss far more often than a true random distribution would allow. Your brain interprets this as, "I almost won," which encourages another spin. But from a mathematical perspective, a near miss is no different than a complete loss. It's a calculated illusion designed to exploit your brain's reward system, and it's one of the most profitable lines of code we ever wrote. 6. Secret number 5. The skill stop button does almost nothing. The stop button is perhaps the most brilliant and deceptive piece of hardware on a slot machine. It gives you the illusion of control, making you feel like your timing and skill can influence the outcome. As the engineer who programmed that button, I can tell you its function is almost entirely cosmetic. As we established, the outcome of your spin is determined by the RNG in the microsecond you press the first button. Hitting stop simply interrupts the animation and displays the predetermined result faster. It does not change the outcome in any way. In some jurisdictions, laws require that the stop button must have some impact, so it might shift the outcome to one of a handful of other predetermined results, but it can never change a losing spin into a major winning one. It's a pacifier for players who want to feel involved. Pro player move: ignore the stop button. It just encourages faster play, which means you lose your money faster. Let the reel spin. 7. Secret number 6. Engineering volatility. The roller coaster versus. The slow bleed 2 machines can both have a 90% RTP, but offer completely different experiences. This is due to volatility, a factor we would spend weeks fine-tuning on the par sheet. A high-volatility game is one we engineered for huge, infrequent jackpots. We would make the top-paying symbol combinations extremely rare, but assign them massive payouts. This creates a roller coaster experience, long stretches of losses punctuated by the chance for a life-changing win. A low-volatility game is the opposite. We would create a par sheet with thousands of small, frequently occurring winning combinations. This machine provides a long, steady playing experience, but you will almost never get a huge hand pay. The casino uses both. High-volatility games are for thrill seekers. Low-volatility games are time-on-device machines for casual players. Understanding what kind of mathematical experience you're looking for is key to choosing the right machine for your goals. 8. Secret number 7. Your lucky machine is an illusion. Players become deeply attached to a specific physical machine. They'll wait for their machine, believing it's luckier than the identical one next to it. From an engineer's perspective, this is a fundamental misunderstanding of how a casino works. The physical cabinet is just a shell. The game itself is a software package that can be swapped out by a technician in minutes. That lucky Buffalo machine you won on last month might be running a completely different game kit today. Furthermore, as we discussed, its RTP could have been changed overnight. The casino floor is not a static environment. It's a fluid marketplace. Machines and their software are constantly being updated, moved, and reconfigured based on performance data. Your loyalty is to a box, but the soul of the machine, its software, is temporary. There is no such thing as a lucky machine, only a lucky alignment of you, the RNG, and the current par sheet installed on the hardware. 9. The truth about bonus rounds. Bonus rounds feel like a gift from the machine: free spins, picking games, spinning wheels. They are designed to be the most exciting part of the game. But as engineers, we knew a simple truth: there is no bonus. The money paid out during a free spin feature is not free money. The cost of that bonus round is mathematically factored into the overall RTP of the machine. To pay for those exciting bonus features, we have to lower the payouts in the base game. It's a calculated trade-off. A game with a very elaborate, high-paying bonus round will, by mathematical necessity, have a stingier base game. A simpler game with no bonus feature often has a better-paying base game. The bonus round is a tool to keep you engaged and in your seat, chasing a feature that you have already prepaid for with hundreds of base game spins. 10. An engineer's final word on casino myths. Let's put a definitive, technical end to the most persistent myths. Does playing faster or slower change your odds? No, the RNG moves at the speed of light. Your timing is irrelevant. Does using a player's card affect payouts? No, the card system is a separate marketing server. It cannot influence the game's RNG. Are machines looser at night or on weekends? Absolutely not. Changing a machine's RTP requires paperwork and a technician. It's not done on a whim. Is there a secret button combination? No, that's the stuff of movies. Every one of these myths stems from a desire to find a pattern in a system designed to be patternless. As an engineer who built the system, I can assure you, the only things that control the outcome are the par sheet S math and the RNGS number selection. Everything else is just noise. 11. The engineer's mindset, from player to analyst. The biggest shift you can make is to stop thinking like a player and start thinking like an engineer. We see the machine not as a game of luck, but as a system with defined rules. Your goal should not be to beat the system, which is a mathematical impossibility over time. Your goal is to understand the system so you can find the best possible value within it. This means looking at a machine and asking analytical questions. What is its likely volatility? Is this a simple game with a strong base pay table, or is its RTP being eaten by complex bonuses? Is it a big brand, likely carrying a lower RTP to cover licensing fees? When you approach the floor as an analyst, the emotional grip of the casino weakens. You are no longer just hoping for a lucky spin. You are making a calculated entertainment decision based on observable data and insider knowledge. 12. The slot engineer's 3-point checklist. Let's translate this engineering knowledge into a practical tool. Before you play any machine, run it through this simple 3-point inspection. Step 1. Check the pay table. Don't just look at the top price. Look at the mid-tier payouts for 4 of a kind and 3 of a kind. A game with healthy mid-tier wins is often a less volatile machine that will give you more playtime. A game where all the value is packed into the top prize is a high-volatility roller coaster. Step 2. Assess the simplicity. How complex is the game? Does it have one simple free spin feature, or does it have 5 different bonuses and 6 progressive jackpots? Remember, complexity costs RTP. Simpler often means better value. Step 3. Ignore the shell. Look past the fancy graphics and branding. That's the marketing. Look at the core mechanics of the game, the pay table and the features. That's the math. A boring-looking machine might have a much better par sheet than the stunning 4K cinematic game next to it. 13. Choosing your machine like an engineer. Imagine we're on the floor. On your left is a huge, branded Lord of the Rings machine with 10 bonus features. On your right is a simple, classic 777 machine. The player looks at the Lord of the Rings machine and sees fun. The engineer sees a low RTP paying for the brand license and complex bonus code. The engineer then looks at the 777 machine. The pay table is simple and clear. The payouts for 1, 2, or 3 sevens are strong. There are no free spins, which means 100% of the RTP is right there in the base game. The engineer concludes that while the Lord of the Rings machine might be more entertaining, the 777-foot machine offers a statistically better value proposition and a clearer understanding of its own math. This is the choice you now face. Are you paying for entertainment, or are you playing for value? An engineer knows you can often find both, but you have to look past the flashing lights. A slot machine is one of the most honest things in a casino. It is programmed to do one job, achieve its mathematical target, and it does that job perfectly billions of times in a row. It is not your friend. It is not your enemy. It is simply a machine executing its code. The goal of sharing these secrets is not to ruin the fun, but to level the playing field. By understanding the RNG, the par sheet, and the engineered psychology behind every spin, you can walk onto the casino floor with your eyes wide open. You can see the code behind the curtain. You can now make intelligent choices about how you spend your entertainment dollars. Always set a budget, stick to it, and remember that the smartest play you can make is knowing when to cash out and walk away. Play responsibly, and play with the confidence that you now know what they don't want you to.